Namaste. Today we're going to do some yoga. We're going to practice some balancing poses. So you probably know yoga is really good for flexibility. It's good for relaxation and calm. But you could also do it to improve your balance. And there's a connection between balance and being calm because you have to have a very calm and concentrated mind in order to keep your balance. Now we're gonna start out with just a kind of a warm up, a little yoga warm up to get loose and flexible, and then we're gonna practice some different balancing poses. When you're doing the balancing poses, here's the trick that they tell you in yoga class. Okay, pick a spot on the floor or on the wall. It doesn't matter, but pick a spot, something you can look at that's not moving, and just stare at that spot. And while you're trying to balance, just keep your eyes focused on that spot, whether it's on the floor, whether it's on the wall, doesn't matter. But just by looking at something that's not moving and focusing and concentrating on something that's not moving, you can help your mind to improve your balance. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna do just a brief little warm up. All right, we'll start standing up. All right, and I'm going to face sideways, but remember you can face the camera. So breathe in, or you can face the screen. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale all the way down. Step one foot back. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Step the other foot back. Inhale here. Exhale. Slowly lower. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Alright, so now we're downward facing dog. Bend one knee, straighten one knee. Stretch your legs out. Stretch your calves out. Try to get your hips up high to the air. Maybe shake side to side. Stay nice and loose here. All right, and walk your feet up towards your hands. Exhale, fold all the way down. Grab opposite elbows. We'll just hang out here for a second. Take deep breaths. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to front. All right, inhale, hands up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Now step your left foot back this time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Step your other foot back. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, come up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll hang out here for 5 breaths. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step your feet forward. We'll hang here for 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Hands in the middle. All right, good. So now our body's a little bit looser. So now we're going to get started with our balancing pose. Now, before we do the sequence, I want to show you the move that we're going to eventually go into. It's called Warrior 3. So there's 3 warriors in yoga, all right? And we're going to go from Warrior 1 right into Warrior 3. And this is how you do Warrior 3. I'll show you from 2 different angles. Okay, you're balancing on 1 foot. All right, balance on 1 foot. You're going to hinge forward at the hips. This leg is going to go straight back, and your arms are going to go out in front like this. Now the goal is to have your body completely flat. I probably didn't do that perfectly. From the front, this is what it looks like, okay? Balancing on one foot, my other leg is back, and I'm reaching forward with my arms, and I'm coming down, and I want to be like this. Okay, now, one thing that's important is when you're doing this, when you're balanced, you don't want your hips to turn sideways. You want your hips to be pointing down towards the ground. Okay, so you want to like imagine that you were balancing a cup on your back. If you turn sideways, the cup is going to spill to the side. It's going to tip over. So try to imagine you're balancing a cup. Ooh, balancing a cup on your back. I'm going to pick my spot on the ground. All right, straighten those arms out, straighten that leg out, and that will be warrior 3. Okay, so we're not going to go straight into it. We're going to go into it in a little series. So we'll start here. So take a deep breath in, reach up, exhale, reach down, inhale halfway up, exhale, down, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale forward, exhale down, inhale up, exhale back to downward facing dog. Now you're going to step your left foot forward, turn your right foot back at an angle, and come up. Turn your hips to face the front, your shoulders to face the front. This is warrior 1. So bend that front knee. Now inhale here. Exhale, lean forward over that front leg, straighten that front knee a little bit. Reach your other leg out back, pick a spot on the floor and stare at it. Warrior 3, take a breath in and out. Try to stretch your arms, stretch your legs as far as you can. Breathe in, breathe out. One more, breathe in, breathe out. See if you can step back into warrior 1. All right, hands down, step your foot back, take a breath in, breathe out, breathe in, come up to downward, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Now step your right foot forward, turn your left foot facing back. Inhale, and come up. Warrior 1 on the other side. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, lean forward over that leg. Stretch your leg back, your arm forward, pick your spot on the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more, breathe in, breathe out. Step that foot back to warrior 1. Exhale all the way down. Step back, inhale, exhale, inhale up. Exhale back to downward facing dog. And walk your hands towards your feet. All right, very good. I'm going to take my socks off. Okay. So that was warrior 3. And you can try that on your own too when this video is done. See how long you can hold warrior 3 for. Can you hold it for 5 breaths without falling? Could you hold it for 8 breaths without falling? Could you hold it for 10 breaths without falling? It's a pretty challenging one. All right, now we're going to do a different one. This one is called tree pose. Now we're going to start in tree pose. Move this back a little. We'll start in tree pose with our toes on the ground and our heel touching our ankle. And just lift your arms up like this in the air. Take a deep breath. Exhale. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, that was pretty easy. Let's try on the other side. So toes on the ground. Your heel will go to your ankle. All right, keep your other leg straight. Keep the standing leg straight. Reach your arms up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right. Now we're going to make it a little bit more challenging. You're going to bring your foot up, okay, to just below your knee. Don't Don't ever do this pose and put your foot right on your knee because it's bad for your knee. So we'll start now. We'll put this foot under our knee, straighten this leg. The leg that's on the ground, try to put all four corners of your foot and all 5 toes down onto the ground nice and evenly. All right, so put your foot on your lower leg, below your knee. Lift your arms up, take a breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pick your spot on the ground, on the wall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ooh, I just lost balance at the end. Okay. Important, when we're doing these balance postures, don't look at me because I might fall. And if you're looking at somebody and they fall, chances are you're going to fall next. So always look. You can look at me to see how to do the posture, but once you get into the posture, look at something that's not moving. All right, other side. Put your foot on your leg below your knee, arms up in the air. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, very good. We'll do one more. This one will be a little bit more challenging, okay? What you're going to do now is you're going to try to put your foot above your knee, okay, on your leg above your knee. Remember, not on your knee, above your knee. Now, if you can't do that, if you can't keep the balance or you're not flexible enough, that's okay. Just put it on your lower leg again. You're still balancing on one foot. It's still an excellent balance practice. But if you can, we'll try to do it a little bit higher this time. You put it on your leg above your knee. And now here's the other kind of key to this posture. See if you can push this knee back sideways. So not out in front, but back sideways. All right, so let's give this a try. Okay, grab your foot, place it where you want it. Grab your foot, put it where you want it to go. Find your balance point that you're staring at. Arms up, breathe in and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. If you're still here, lean to one side. Breathe out. Oh, fell. Keep going. Lean to the other side. And back up. See if you can lean back like you're a tree swaying in the breeze. And back down. All right, very good. We'll do the other leg now. So bring your other foot up above your knee. Or remember, if this doesn't work for you, you can put it below your knee. Just don't do it on your knee. All right, so put it on your leg above your knee. We'll have trouble with this one. All right. Arms up in the air. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, lean to one side. Breathe out, back to the top. Breathe in, sway to the other side. Out, back to the top. Breathe in, lean back. Breathe out, back to the front. All right. So that's tree pose, and you can see how long can you balance in tree pose. Now here's the next one. The next one is called eagle pose, and it's a good stretch for your shoulders and I think for your hips as well. This one's a little bit trickier. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna bend your left leg. You're gonna put your right leg over your left leg. So you can put your right knee across your left knee. Now, if you can wrap this bottom foot, some people can wrap it around their leg like this. I'm having trouble with that. As long as your legs are crossed, that's fine, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take, so we have right knee over left knee, Okay, and then we're gonna put right elbow, watch me, right elbow under left elbow, and we're gonna twist our hands so we're in a prayer position. Let me show you up close. Okay? So right elbow under left elbow, and then your hands wrap around and you're in a prayer position. All right? And then so your whole body is twisted. There's a twist from your legs all the way up into your arms. And we're going to try to balance on one foot in this position. All right? So, bend your left leg, right knee over left knee. You can wrap your foot if that's something you want to do. Right elbow under left elbow, hands together, bend that knee, sit back, and breathe. Find your balance point. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back up. All right, now left knee over right knee. Okay, and left elbow under right elbow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, good. Last one is called dancer. This one is like probably the most difficult one. I'll show you from the front and then I'll show it to you from the side. Okay, so here's what you can do. You're going to put your hand out like you're asking somebody to give you something. And then you're going to turn it out to the side, your arm out to the side, and drop your hand down. So now my palm is facing away from my body. So I'll put my hand out in front, turn it to the side, drop it down. I'm going to pick up my back leg with my palm still facing out and grab my foot. All right? And now from here, I'm going to lean forward, put one arm up in the air, and stretch this back leg up behind me. So let me show you what it looks like from the side. Put my hand out in front, turn it to the side, drop it down, pick up my back foot. I got it in my hand. Try to keep your knees close together at first. Reach your arm up into the air. I'm going to lean forward and kick my back leg up. I'm staring at this little spot on the wall here, and that would be dancer. Okay? So let's all do it together now. So you've seen me do it. Now let's do it together. So both feet on the ground, hand out in front, to the side, drop your hand down, pick your back leg up, grab it in your hand. Okay, one hand up into the air and lean forward. All right, keep your standing legs straight. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Try to keep your back leg as high as you can. Breathe in, breathe out, and exhale. Very good. We'll do the other side now. So left hand out in front. Turn your left hand to the side. Drop it down. Pick your left leg up. Grab it in your left hand. Reach your right hand up to the air. And lean forward and kick that leg back behind you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right. Now, I would encourage you at this point to pick your favorite one and see how many breaths can you hold it for. Don't just hold it for 3 breaths. That's a short amount of time. But I only did that so that I could show you many in a reasonable amount of time. So go ahead, pick your favorite one, see how long you can hold it for, and don't forget to do it on both sides. If you balance on your right foot, also balance on your left foot, and so on and so forth. All right? You can do, again, try to do it for 5 big, slow breaths. See if you can do it for 8 breaths or 10 breaths. Now, a lot of people overlook balance and how important balance is They think, oh, well, to be healthy, I've got to have strong muscles, I've got to have good flexibility, I have to have good cardiorespiratory endurance or good muscular endurance, which you could be learning about right now in your MyMCPS and the PE classes. You can be learning about these things. And those are all very important. But I feel like sometimes balance is overlooked. And balance is important because it's important for your health, because if you have bad balance, you might fall and you might hurt yourself, especially as people get older. Falling is falling is one way that people really injure themselves, and once you get injured falling, it's very easy to get sick if you go to the hospital. So balance is very important. It can help keep your body safe. It can help prevent you from getting injuries. So don't overlook the importance of balance. And we did do yoga today, so if you want to do savasana, that's where you lying down and you relax from your head all the way down to your toes. You can do that as well. Namaste.